Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. And now the Lakers starting group. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Andre Ayton out there with LeBron James. And it's LaRavia in at the threesome. Drills it from outside. Bridges has got the first 3 points tonight for New York. And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us." Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So for New York, their last game, a win against the Trailblazers. Back to Brunson. Clock at 6. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson doesn't force shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper, he's more than content to take it.
Doncic. He's off on that one. Bridges with some nice defense. Some nice passing by New York here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And he knocks down the first one. Now, Greg, this is an exciting part of the season, isn't it? The trade deadline is behind us, and we're going to start seeing guys around the league in new uniforms. The stage is set for us.
Yeah, we saw some teams make some moves to get better as we come up on the All-Star break. It'll be interesting to see how those new additions mesh.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Doncic looking it over. Can they get it? After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Now here's Towns. Really played well against Portland in his last outing.
Lockdown, rim protection from Ayton, rising at the exact right moment to deny that basket.
Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 3-point lead. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Anunoby outside. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Over Ayton. And the Knicks miss again. Lakers trail by 3. Here's LaRavia. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Now, here's Anunoby. Hasn't made one yet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
That one falls for Brunson. Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
To the inside, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
This guy is completely out of rhythm this quarter. He just can't get going.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Now here's Brunson. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Lakers trail. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, the Knicks look to go a little deeper down their bench this season. To that end, they signed veterans Jordan Clarkson and Gershon Yabusele. They fortified their reserves, and they hope it will bolster their roster for another deep playoff run.
Putting them in a good position. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Lakers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Doncic with a screen for Reeves. Stolen by Brunson. Bridges against Doncic. Bridges misses. And Los Angeles guys shooting 56.
Oh, young fella.
And you know the drive is coming from Reeves, but you still can't stop it.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. New York trailing. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Town. 6 points here for Jalen Brunson.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's LeBron. 12 points his last outing. The jump hook, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. James has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Reeves, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, that's just great focus from Reeves, showing some toughness, converting that through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Robinson's checked in for New York.
A dependable source of offense. Austin Reeves, a three-level scorer and a talented facilitator. Plus, this guy's just got that knack for drawing fouls.
Now here's Towns, and he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. From deep, Brunson, rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Towns against LeBron. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Bridges.
Well, Mikal Bridges saying, don't sleep on my athleticism, some big-time hops.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Some changes for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Ayton. And Rui Hachimura subbed in for Jake LaRavia. Here's Doncic. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Three-pointer, and that one's good. Hachimura. And the Lakers lead by 6.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And then Robinson slams it in.
Oh, boy, 7 foot and athletic. That is spectacular by Mitchell Robinson.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And a miss there on the triple.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Brunson. 6 points for him. Towns finds Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Robinson a screen on Reeves. And Robinson that time on the assist by Bridges. Now just a 2-point Laker lead.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
And stolen by Anunoby. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Towns, no luck.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's James. Robinson with the block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Back to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now Robinson. Following Hachimura's three-point attempt. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. And here's Brunson outside. Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. A different look for New York. Jordan Clarkson comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Marcus Smart comes in for Austin Reeves. Los Angeles is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Doncic dishes to Smart, shoots over Bridges. Nice shot by Smart. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Well, you pay a price in the gym to make your jump shot better. Marcus Smart reaping the rewards.
Here's Bridges. Rebounded by the Lakers. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Now, here's Doncic. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Hayes, no good. Knicks shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Zador's with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin, and the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
And there's the call on Miles McBride. That is his first foul of the game. And New York making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. Now Smart. His last outing, 16 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Comes up empty down low.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Bridges finds Clarkson. Shoots over Hachimura. The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Lakers shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Offensive rebound. Doncic outside. Down low. Bridges with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Robinson.
That was worth the price of admission.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, his struggles this quarter is not helping them right now. They may need to start going to somebody else on the offensive end.
He takes it in, and Doncic throws it down.
I tell you, the footwork of Luka on his drives is really something to behold.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks, fresh from a win against Portland.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And that's a big boy dunk right there. He threw that down like a sledgehammer.
That is a violent attack on the rim. And here's Doncic from the arc. He doesn't hit that one. Mitchell Robinson firing on all cylinders, guys, for New York. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
Jordan Clarkson is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Reeves after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Reeves, and he gets the jumper to drop. Reeves has got 7.
Well, we've seen Reeves evolve as a playmaker over time. He's so good at taking what he sees in that pick and roll.
Here's McBride. Nothing on the board. There's a screen by Robinson. Bridges passes to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Reeves. 4-point game. Pass to Smart. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, it's just outstanding distribution from Marcus Smart, keeping his eyes peeled in order to find his guys in their spots.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Now Bridges. It's Robinson high post. To the middle. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. It's Smart with the drive. And people, Doris, talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success?
No good on that one. Hard, he's checked in for Gershon Yabusele. And he's good on the second. And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
And Hayes throws it down.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Clarkson looking for an opening. Lakers with the rebound. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Lakers trail by 4. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. Number 1, the Knicks.
Yeah, boy, they've been hot from 3 this past month. That's what happens when you have good shooters who get into a good rhythm.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets.
And looking at the Boston matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Rui Hachimura, a guy who's willing to slot into whatever position the team needs him and works hard to help out on every single play. You love the hustle and the attitude.
Hachimura hits them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 12. Inside, here's Robinson, and then Robinson slams it in.
Mr. Mitchell Robinson won't be denied. Go ahead.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And the free throw, no good.
Now, the one challenge Mitchell Robinson has had through the early portion of his career is a little bit of foul trouble. Nice to see him get to the line for a little bit of payback. One thing we know about him, he's got to stay on the floor to be effective.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
On the wing, Reeves. Chalk up 2 there. Reeves has got 4 points in the quarter.
Reeves has a great ability to finish, and he knows how to work inside.
Bridges with it. Coming off 31 points last game. Buries it from 3-point range.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And Hayes kicks to Smart. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Smart's got his second basket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
New York leading by 3. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Doncic is checked in for Los Angeles. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Now, here's Hart. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Portland. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. So Bridges will go to the free throw line. Austin Reeves picks one up, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 4-point game. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now, here's Doncic, and it's Hachimura in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Guys?
They are relentless. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Now, here's Bridges. After Luka Doncic's miss,
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
the Knicks have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And that one falls for Bridges.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Knicks. LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Marcus Smart comes in for Austin Reeves. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Hachimura with a screen on Robinson. No one near James as he lets it go. Los Angeles with another miss. Bridges kicks to Hart. And here's Brunson outside. Rebound the Lakers. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Vanderbilt. Pass to Doncic. Now Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
What a smooth catch-and-shoot opportunity from Rui Hachimura. Pretty.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Here's Doncic after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And here's Brunson. He has 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And so far the story on Luka Doncic.
He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And going back to him being 2nd in assists, it's his ability to control the pace of the game, his peripheral vision. That makes him such a great floor leader. That one is off.
Well, Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Robinson. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Bridges. The Lakers also making some changes. Ayton comes in for Vanderbilt. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Smart. Lakers trail by 7. Doncic passes to LeBron. Misses the 3. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the 2nd quarter. Brunson against Ayton. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. 4 on the shot clock. And Towns gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. LeBron outside. Over Hart for 3. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
New York shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Outside, Towns. At the elbow, Brunson. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him. A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Brunson kicks to Clarkson. New York moving it around. Brunson, hard finish inside.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Brunson against Doncic. On the wing, James. Pass to LaRavia. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks leading by 6. In the corner, Shamet with it. Here's Towns, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. Now LaRavia. Here's the screen. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at New York. Holding on to 2nd spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
Well, right now for the Knicks, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Landry Shamet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Josh Hart. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. The Knicks leading by 7. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And the Knicks miss again.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
James, good.
Oh, over the years, LeBron James just so dedicated to improving that jumper. That was sweet.
Now here's Brunson. Rebounded by Smart.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
New York's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Brunson the pass to Hart. Up top, Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Anunoby kicks to Hart. The 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's James. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist in the game. The Knicks with the lead. And here is Anunoby. And stolen by James. And the dunk by LeBron.
And LeBron James wins this battle right at the beginning. Explosive first step.
The Knicks shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. Outside, Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And stolen by Hart. And now the fast break, and Hart with the ball.
Well, there's a toughness to Josh Hart. You don't mess with him from a contact perspective. He will absorb it.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he makes the first.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation for one of the best rebounding guards we've ever seen.
Both good from the line that time. LeBron against Anunoby. James, the pass to Ayton. Count it. Ayton's got 6 points. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers ahead as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. For the Western Conference, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You could tell that teams aren't sure how to defend SGA. He gets into the lane so easily, and he can also hit the three ball. Now, he's a good floor general, lots to work with.
Feels like he just keeps getting better and better and better and better. And redirecting now to what we saw in that first half, the Lakers find themselves in quite a battle.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score in the half court.
Helps when you have the athletes they do as well. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
So the Lakers 5 right now. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. James is out there with Jake LaRavia. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And he gets it to go.
Tremendous focus right there from Karl Anthony Towns. Shrugs off some pretty good defense and converts.
The Lakers trail. Doncic dishes to Ayton. Reeves outside. Doncic with a screen for Reeves. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. And Bridges with the block. New York shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Brunson against Reeves. Anunoby kicks to Hart. 6 to shoot. Out to Bridges. A three-pointer off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Catch and fire. Reeves always ready to pull the trigger.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Doncic, following the score by New York. And Ayton throws it down.
The selflessness of Luka Doncic on display. He loves getting his teammates involved.
Here's Bridges. 23 points in the game. Pass to Anunoby. Brunson surveying the D. Hart wide open. He fires. No good from outside. The Lakers leading. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. And that'll be his third foul so far. LeBron outside. Shot clock at 6.
I'll tell you, the skilled defensive effort right there. OG Anunoby contesting shots, exactly what you would hope for.
And the rejection by Ayton. Reeves with it. Bridges covering. To the inside. And stolen by Anunoby. Doncic against Towns. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
Lakers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for James? And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And he really is the consummate playmaker, always keeping his head on a swivel, searching for the open man, completely unselfish basketball player. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Ayton sets the pick for James. Shoots over Anunoby. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
And stolen by James. James absorbing hits on the drive.
One of those nights where opposing coaches just shake their head. LeBron has taken over.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Anunoby against James. Hart outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the right side. Here's LaRavia. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The open shot by Hart. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
That's just Josh Hart getting to his spot, being shot ready. Nicely done.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And stolen by Hart. And Hart throws it down. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Now here's LeBron. 13 points in the game. Reeves with the screen on Anunoby. LeBron shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that one's good. Towns. And now a 4-point New York lead.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Pass to Doncic. Los Angeles with another miss.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of fall.
Bridges, no one around him. Off target from 3-point range. To the middle. Pass break. The Lakers. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is capable of outrunning almost every other big in the league. Nice job in transition.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
Lakers trail by 4. Up top, Doncic. Defended by Bridges. Here's James. Another shot and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one goes on Anunoby.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And the second free throw, good.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
From 10 feet out, rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Doncic. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go.
Yeah, the defense always has their hands full with Luka. This guy can score from absolutely anywhere.
Hart the pass to Towns. Over Ayton. Towns, no luck. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. James finds Reeves. The wing jumper off target. For New York, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Josh Hart. Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers. Now, here's Anunoby. Scoreless thus far. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Lock at 6. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Doncic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Hachimura. For the lead. And it's Doncic missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Anunoby outside. Now Bridges. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Well, these are players that have a job to do, and they've been doing it very well. Here's a look at the top passing point guards in the NBA over the course of the past 10 games. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
And for the purist out there, he has been fun to watch with the ball in his hands. I mean, he can make any pass on the court and creates so many easy baskets for his teammates.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Smart comes in for Jake LaRavia.
Doncic so skilled at getting great position inside, and once he's close, folks, good night.
Now Brunson. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Anunoby. Towns looking it over. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Smart against Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Towns the screen. To end the drought. Bridges missing again.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Doncic passes to LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A moment now to see the numbers for Bridges. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
First one falls for him.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Doncic. That one misses. New York trailing. Anunoby with it. Defended by Reeves. And there's Bridges on the assist by Anunoby. And that's now 25 points for Mikal Bridges. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. Inside, Robinson. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
The Knicks shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort. And you better look out on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem.
Pass to LeBron. Hachimura setting the pick for LeBron. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter. Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
And New York making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Hayes is checked in.
What's striking about Karl Anthony Towns is his resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude.
Reeves with it. Brunson covering. Hachimura the pass to Reeves. Robinson with the block. Clarkson against Hachimura. Clarkson kicks to Brunson. Now, here's Clarkson. He's tightly guarded. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Hachimura. Bridges with some nice defense.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
Robinson a screen on Smart. Clarkson passes to Robinson. Oh, that's blocked. Reeves outside. Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Hayes, guarded by Robinson. And here's Reeves outside. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Brunson, that's tipped.
Sometimes teams are not afraid to take it straight at Hachimura. He sends it back on that opportunity.
Pass to Reeves. Brunson against Smart. Here's Hachimura. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Hachimura. A different look for New York. Hard, he's checked in for Towns. Andrew Shamet comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 59 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Robinson. Here's Shamet. Now McBride. He's defended by Reed. Robinson a screen on Reed. McBride's shot is off. The Lakers trail. Down low. Deflects the pass. Hart the pass to McBride. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clarkson outside. Steps back and shoots. That one falls. Clarkson's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
Fires from way outside. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Knicks out front. They're up by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Andrew Shamet is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
And this is what we're seeing. Rui Hachimura understanding I've got to expand my range. This is huge for his development.
Here's McBride. At the top of the key, Towns over Smart. And that one is off. And Los Angeles guys shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
You know, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the 1 miss.
Towns against Hachimura. Outside, Towns. Pass to Shamet. The Lakers with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smart finds Hachimura. To the paint. And Hayes throws it down.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. McBride passes to Towns. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
Pass to Smart. Shamet with the steal. All sorts of time. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Vanderbilt against Towns. Here's Smart. And the 3 off target. Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Back to Towns. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Towns has got 16 here in the second half.
Now that Towns is rolling, boy, you just deliver the ball on time and on target. He will do the rest.
Hachimura the pass to Smart. Hachimura setting the pick for Smart. Pass to Vanderbilt. 6 to shoot. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Reeves gets the bucket.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the dunk by Towns.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Here's Reeves. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Shoots from 12, and it's Shamet with the rebound. Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Outside, Towns. Robinson a screen on Vanderbilt. Towns, no luck. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Bounce pass from Reeves. Smart, wide open, he fires. That 3 off the mark. Shamet on the wing. Over Reeves. Rebounded by Smart. The Lakers shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns is the Knicks with the lead. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I love when Karl Anthony Towns is aggressive to score and willing to embrace the contact.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. For the Knicks, OG Anunoby's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Jalen Brunson comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Bridges in for Miles McBride. And then for Los Angeles, LeBron's checked in for Jackson Hayes. James comes in for Marcus Smart. And Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. He hits the second from the line.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
LeBron against Towns. Anunoby sends it back.
Oh, man. OG Anunoby's versatility on the defensive end, so impressive.
Here's Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Robinson's checked in for New York. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Lakers have possession. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. LeBron, a screen on Brunson. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Doncic.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
And stolen by James. Doncic outside. Up top, Hachimura. James finds Hachimura. To the inside. Tries again. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. And stolen by James. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And it's tied up with that one. The Knicks making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for James. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. The Knicks have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Outside Robinson. Back to Brunson. Inside, and then Robinson slams it in.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for L.A. Vanderbilt, a screen on Brunson. The 3 for Doncic. And Ayton stays with it. And the Lakers lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Now, here is Robinson. Brunson with a clean look. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got his 3rd assist on the night. L.A. has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Now, here's Doncic. Fires away from outside. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Bridges passes to Brunson. Doncic with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Towns, he's checked in for the Knicks. Josh Hart comes in for Clarkson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Vanderbilt. Six on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. Hits the jumper. Bridges has got 29.
The longer his career grows, the more you see Mikal Bridges put together these scoring outbursts.
From deep, James. It's rebounded by Towns.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
Reeves against Brunson. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Reeves. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, DeAndre Ayton can be a gifted scorer. He is capable of some big-time nights.
Outside, Towns. Back to Hart. New York needs to get off a shot. Bridges inside the three-point line. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Pass to Ayton. Towns with the steal. Here's Bridges. The Lakers with the rebound. Doncic has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one goes on Anunoby.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
And that one misses.
And he may not be converting every chance he gets at the line, but at least he's creating those opportunities. Love the aggressiveness.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Puts up the three. It misses.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Now Ayton. It's tipped. Bridges with the steal. Towns. Oh, great touch off the pass.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
Doncic with it. Now Reeves. Fires the three. That one is off.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
Bridges outside. Now Towns. Shot clock at 6. 6 feet out. Cleared away by Ayton. The Lakers trail. James on the drive. And that one falls.
Well, should any of us be surprised? If they need a bucket, LeBron says, get me the ball, and delivers once again.
Reeves against Brunson. He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Some big-time stuff at the line. But, hey, listen, this is what we have come to expect from him.
Now Ayton. Towns with the steal. From 14, cleared away by James.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Here's Reed. Now James. There's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
Yeah, there's not a person in this building who didn't know the ball was going to LeBron, and still he delivers.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ayton against Towns. Now Doncic. James left side. LeBron fights his way through.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Reeves against Brunson. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
They lead by 1, and an intentional foul right there. One second separating the shot clock and game clock. And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Anunoby. Up top, Brunson. Towns a screen on Reeves. Brunson. The three goes down.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Wow, guys, what are their best options now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
James against Anunoby. James in the post. It falls!
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
So now let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now, our player of the game, LeBron James.